Hi Pisces, welcome to June 2018. There's a gorgeous grand water trine right at the beginning of the month, and it is fantastic for you. Venus is in Cancer, Neptune is in Pisces, Jupiter is in Scorpio. This can be an intuitive weekend for you. It's right there on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June, where you're noticing that your intuition is bearing fruit now, that it just gives you insight and understanding and being in the right place at the right time. So go for it. Use this energy to be creative. Use it in your work. Use it in your relationships. This could be for some of you, where you meet someone that you feel this very strong connection to, a spiritual connection, the twin flame, the soulmate type of energy. And, for some of you, it may be someone who's at a distance. That's okay. Your romance house is very strong this month with Venus there, and then Mercury moves in there, and then of course the Sun moves in there. So this is a time for you to use your spiritual life, your creative life, your intuitive nature to manifest what you want, to create what you want. Right at the beginning, we have, of course, that grand water trine in your sign that is uplifting you, inspiring you, encouraging you. Then on the 5th, June 5th, the Sun and the Mercury will couple together in your home, in the area of your foundation, your inner being, your home life. And that could be a day where you get, total insight and understanding, maybe into a family, someone in your family, or something with yourself, that you come to a greater understanding about yourself that is empowering and strengthening you. Now, on the 7th, the Sun will be squared by Neptune. That could be a confusing day. So don't make any major plans on the 6th, the 7th, or the 8th with that challenge going on. Mercury enters Cancer on the 12th, activating the love house, and then you have the Gemini new moon on the 13th. And for you, you just want to snuggle at home in your nest. Dodge work if you can. This would be a great month for you to take a vacation, take a staycation, especially with this gorgeous grand water trine at the beginning of the month. And then even here with the Gemini new moon, you'll find that you want to be at home doing the things you love to do and not feeling like you even want to be at work or out in the world. You just want to be doing your own thing and tapping into the creative energies that are in here for you, coming through for you, and so many ways. Now, there is a challenge to Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, is being opposed by Saturn at the Gemini new moon. So, for some of you, it could have to do with saying goodbye to someone. That is, maybe a child is moving out of the house, or, you bring in a relationship to conclusion. You've gone as far as you can with the person, and you're ready to let go. Let go and let God. So whatever needs to, be released at the new moon, let it go. You're getting a fresh start in the area of your foundation, your inner being, your home. However, with Saturn, opposing Mercury, people can be very emotional at this time, or you may find that you're emotional at this time. So be aware of that you don't want to be saying anything or doing something that later you look back and go, oh, I wish I didn't say that at that time. We really want to engage our emotional responsibility this month, our emotional intelligence with others. Engage where others are at. Use that intuition of yours to gauge where others are at. And we want to use our words to empower and strengthen people as well as heal, and not be creating conflict. There could be, some sort of disagreement with a child or a loved one that comes about at the time of the Gemini new moon, and we want to, bring clarity to the situation, and by not getting overly emotional, which is a challenge with Mercury in Cancer, we want to stay grounded, we want to, stick to the facts and not get caught up in emotional drama, because that could be really strong this month with this energy. Especially in the northern part of the planet, when summertime comes, people get very yin. They drink, they eat a lot of sweets, and it pops out of your body, and then you're not very grounded, and then you can get reactive to what's being said rather than really hearing what's being said. We can take it the wrong way. So it's really important not to take anything personal, what anyone says or does this month, but to practice that emotional responsibility. And you only have control over your own emotions. We have no control over what our children do, what our partner does, what other people do. And so the only one you're responsible for is yourself. Venus enters Leo on the 13th. That brings the focus to work. That can make work very enjoyable. And then on the 17th, we have Happy Father's Day to all you dads in the United States. Happy Father's Day. And then Neptune is going to retrograde on the 18th. So, that you may notice this slowing down with you. Neptune is your ruling planet. You may notice that you're slowing down this month, that you're not so in a hurry, that you want to take your time, that you want to be more methodical, that you want to be more in your own intuition and creativity, even wanting to work behind the scenes. Then the sun enters Cancer on the 21st, and we have summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. Now the sun will sextile Uranus on the 23rd. This is good news. This can be an incredibly fun day for you that can bring opportunity. There could be, some new social opportunity for you, a new romantic opportunity for you, a new creative project for you that has to do with technology, or it has to do with social media, podcasting, broadcasting, and so on. This is a wonderful time for you to take advantage of these energies and, focus on your creativity. And it also can be where you're feeling more confident and you're able to help others if they're having a tough time. You're able to help them because you have the insight, you have the understanding, and you have the language that comes up with solutions to the challenges, to the problems, and that's good. Now Mars is going to retrograde on the 26th, and that's the big news for all of us this month, is Mars retrograde. He will retrograde on June 26th through August 27th. Now for you, this is happening behind the scenes. This is in the area of how we get in our own way, how we limit ourselves, how we hold ourselves back. It's also the area of unfinished business. So if there's anything that you need to complete, if there's anything you need to finish, this would be a good time to do it. This is bringing up the inner warrior within you. And you can consciously enter your dreams. With Mars in this location, you can literally go into a dream state if you want to. And definitely keep a journal, because your dreams are going to be very active over these next several months, having Mars camped out here, he's going to be very busy in your subconscious. Keep a dream journal. Write things down, because your higher self could be giving you insight and understanding into your life, into a situation that the outer conscious mind may not be fully aware of. You want to take advantage of this and think about, what is it that you need to bring to completion? What is it that you're finishing? Is it a project that you've been working on? Is it a book that you're writing? Is it a website you're building? Is it music? Is it art? Is it something creative that you're working on? This is the time to complete things. Now, the Capricorn full moon on the 28th is, for you, bringing the action to your hopes and wishes, your ideals, your goals, your friends, the groups you belong to, the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. And Saturn is involved with this moon. So, for some of you, maybe you are completing something, or maybe there's a goal you're completing at this time. There could be something that you are finishing up with. Now, this is a very karmic moon because it's in Capricorn, and Saturn rules Capricorn, and Saturn is coupled with the moon. So this is going to be emotionally charged as well, because the sun is in Cancer. Cancer rules emotions and feelings, and Saturn is opposing the sun, coupled with the moon, and they're being T-squared by Chiron in Aries, and Mars rules Aries. So people are going to be, very emotional at this time, and there could be past pain and hurt that gets brought to light at the time of the full moon. For you, it could have to do with a friend or a loved one or a child, and you want to watch out for any kind of arguments or conflicts that can come up, or power struggles that can happen at the time of the full moon. Now, the good news is Uranus is trining the moon and sextile the sun. So you again could be called in to mediate a disagreement. You could have like the solutions for people, like you just intuitively know what to say or what is needed to calm people down and get people back to the table, or get people, harmonizing with each other, rather than focusing on differences and polarizing from each other. You can come up with the solutions, the remedy, through your words, through what you know that can really help others at this time. So don't be surprised if you're called in to mediate with family members or friends, or even at work. This can happen for you, where you are the one that people are looking to navigate the stormy waters that we have coming up here at this full moon. Now, one of the big messages with the Mars and the Saturn effect is to slow down, to not be in a hurry. Heal our body, heal our heart, and use our words to heal, connecting the heart with the mind, so that what we say and do heals others and empowers others. Now, I am offering a master class. It's called The Wealthy Goddess, and it's all about financial empowerment. It's all about women's empowerment and empowering you so that you can transform your relationship with money, that you can, break through self-limiting beliefs around money and around yourself. Learn how to be a power manifester so that you can manifest what you want in life. Upgrade your money mindset radically transform your relationship with money. And you have a big focus going on in the money house with Saturn and the Capricorn moon there, the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. So you are going to be, focused on that at this time. For some of you, are you, wanting to increase your abundance? Are you wanting to make more money? Are you wanting to have more income? Consider this class that I'm offering. This is a wonderful time to be in school, especially with Mars retrograde, because it's a time to do research and strategy work. And I am enrollment begins on the 30th, and I'm also doing a live webinar training on May 30th. And I would love to have you in the training and in the class. And it's perfect timing with this Mars retrograde and what's happening here with you in June in the area of your money and your ability to build wealth through your profession in the world, your destiny in the world, your business in the world. And I am an expert at this. This full moon is going to reveal how you truly feel. It's going to reveal how you truly feel about a relationship, about family, children, a project you're working on. You're going to notice that you're understanding something about yourself that maybe you weren't consciously aware of. And you definitely, with that Mars retrograde, watch out for conflicts that have no rhyme or reason. Because with Mars retrograde, it is going to be stirring the pot, and it could be bringing up things inside of you that have to do with your past, even past life trauma that may have happened that all of a sudden you're grappling with, and you're just ready to fight, and you're like, I don't even know why I'm angry, but I'm angry. I don't know why, but I am. So be aware of that it's being stirred in order for it to come up and go out, and for you to let go of it and release it. Doing, a ritual of letting something go. I love using water, getting to the ocean, getting by a lake, a stream, taking a shower, a bath. Water has such a way of cleansing off the energy and filling us with light. And so, be aware that if that comes up for you at this time, where, you're just noticing that you're dealing with some inner conflict, take time for yourself. Get out into nature. Shut off all the electronics. It's not the time to be on social media typing away. Once it's out there, you can't get it back. So be aware of what's going on with you. Be aware of what's happening with you, so that you can use these energies to build what you want and let go of the rest. For those of you open for love, it's on, even with all the drama that's going to come up this month for all of us. It's on for you, where you can be meeting someone that you really feel connected to and lights you up and makes you happy, adds value to your life, makes your life better. Go for it. The sweetness of life is in love. For those of you coupled, make sure that you are, doing fun things together, snuggling at home together, and taking time off from work just to be with each other and doing things that you two want to be doing. Schedule that in. Schedule in fun time with the family, with the children. Have a cookout. Have fun. Do things that are just relaxing, enjoyable, stress-free. That's it. Do things that are stress-free. Spend time in meditation. It's really good for you. And how is the money? Is there something that you're completing with your money? Is there something that you're finishing up in regards to a project, a goal? a job that you've been doing? Are you ready to move on to better? It's about settling for more. So I do see, there's a part of you that is very focused on making the money, going to work, doing the work thing, or working. Make sure you're taking time to ground, meditate, so that you are very present and not being triggered by the Mars to be in the past. Even the past lives are being triggered right now and will be over these next several months with you. But it's time to allow it to come up and go out. No one's going to know that if you're struggling with yourself or this is going on with you, that you're processing through some past life. No one's going to know it unless you tell them, because it's in an area that's hidden. So it's not happening in the first house. It's not happening where others can see it. It's going on inside of you. So if you don't want to share it, you don't have to. Others won't know unless you reveal it. People close to you will know that you're out of sorts or that you're struggling with something. And so it's up to you whether you want to share it or reveal it. But it is a good energy to connect spiritually. This is a time for you to connect with your higher self, your soul self, and use this energy to have an amazing spiritual life. This world is so temporal. Nothing here lasts. What lasts is love and our soul, our consciousness goes on. And, it's so important to have that connection to the soul, that connection to source energy, who you really are. And that intuition of yours is so strong. And this month, it's going to be powerful, amazingly powerful. And it will bear fruit for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Pisces, you're rockin' awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'm offering the Wealthy Goddess Masterclass. It's a 10-week course. It's going to transform you, as well as the live webinar training on May 30th. Those links are below. I would love to see you there. So until next time, Pisces, there are so many inspired, tender moments this month with you. Memorable encounters with loved ones. Memorable. It's amazing.